Hello and good evening, madam. Before discussing the strengths, let's first understand what this approach is about. Discipline is important because it helps employees follow organizational rules and maintain good work performance. Traditionally, organizations use methods such as warning, suspension, or dismissal to deal with misconduct. However, Gary Dessler introduced the disciplinary action without punishment approach, which focuses on communication and employee responsibility instead of punishment. The goal is to help employees improve their behavior while maintaining positive relationship in the workplace. In the next slide, I will give to Harit Han to explain the strengths of this approach. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the strength of the disciplinary action without punishment, there are two strengths. The first strength is positive work environment. It creates a respectful and supportive workplace. It Other than that, it reduces fear and stress among employees. It also builds trust, teamwork, and loyalty. The last one, it improves moral productivity and retention. For the second strength, it encourages responsibility and self-discipline. When you want to learn, the mistakes can become the opportunities. It also supports confidence, maturity, and resilience. For the last one, it matches with modern HR practices and retains skilled staff.
Ineffectiveness against bad faith actors. No system is perfect, and this framework is vulnerable to to bad F, to bad faith actors. First, they exploit the system, treating non-punitive warnings as a free passes rather than opportunity to grow. This leaves frontline managers feeling disempowered and unable to enforce basic discipline. Furthermore, use compensated decision making time to job hunt or run errands, effectively milking to the system to delay termination. Demands significant managerial. Second is this system places a heavy burden on leadership. It requires a massive role shift from rules enforcers to empathy coaches, demanding strict emotional control so managers don't let frustration turn discussion into agreements. There is also a high cognitive load, requiring strong analytical skill to document detailed, bullfraught behavior agreements.
Moving on to the next part, we have factors for successful implementation. These are the factors that needs to be fulfilled in case an organization decides to adopt Gary Dessler's proposal regarding disciplinary actions without consequences. The first point is communication training for managers. Instead of immediate penalties, managers are expected to have conversations with troubled employees. Therefore, communication skills are crucial. Through training, they will be able to listen and respond in relevance and accordance. Furthermore, it also enhances the ability to give constructive feedback. By avoiding criticism and expressing constructive feedback, employees will have their morale boosted, which leads to a healthier work environment, ultimately avoiding problems within the workforce. The second point is to establish clear policy. By preparing a transparent policy throughout the organization, workers will be able to understand workplace expectations significantly, resolving conflicts before they even start. Other than that, it is also important in the documentation of employees' progress. By having a present policy, managers will be guided and have an idea to keep track of employees' progress, which then will make it easier to evaluate the overall performance of the organization while also making issues easier to identify.
In conclusion, Gary Dessler's non-punitive approach to discipline replaces traditional punishment with coaching and communication, offering a modern strategy for maintaining workplace productivity. The primary strength of this method is that it fosters growth and accountability by correcting behavior rather than simply penalizing. Employees remain motivated and valued. For example, collaborative adjusting a tardy employee's schedule is often more effective than issuing a reprimand. However, a significant flaw is that this leniency can be exploited. Without concrete consequences, minor issues like repeatedly missed deadlines may persist, and coaching is entirely inadequate for severe infractions like theft, which still require formal discipline to maintain order and respect. Ultimately, while the non-punitive method is excellent for modern workplace that treat employees as developable assets, management must like a balance. Employees should utilize coaching for minor performance issues, but remain willing to enforce firm boundaries when necessary to ensure long-term productivity. That's all from us. Thank you and meet again.